when we had the lockdown weekends, and so you folks had to make some changes. So how has things reverted now, as we now have the weekends open and stuff? How has things reverted now down at IGA?
Okay, well, we're seeing less of a backup of people, which is great because, you don't want people to be standing in line. Standing in line is not a comfortable thing to do. So now it's sort of even out. People are no longer really rushing to get to the supermarket before it closes on a Friday, long lines after 3 o'clock and stuff. So that in itself has changed. So you don't feel that sort of rush to get to the supermarket anymore, which is awesome. Because people should feel relaxed and comfortable, right?
That's so true. So true.
Yeah. So, of course, since 2020, we've been having issues with the COVID pandemic in terms of, like getting the goods in the supermarket. I don't know if you guys would have noticed, like weeks now, we've been seeing many articles talking about the supply chain disruption and things like that. So we're trying our best to get things as up to par as possible. I know there's quite a bit of items that are missing in the supermarket and things like that. And it's not
we seem to be having a little bit of connection issues there with the folks down at Real Value, and hoping to get that sorted out. As soon as we do, we're going to get, of course, back with her and, of course, get more information about the activities down there. So, folks, let's be with us just for a minute. So, of course, Camelia, I think we're back with you. We were having a little bit of connection issues there. I hope that has been sorted out now. And we missed. I think I'm hearing you clearly. Yes. So we missed that bit of information you were sharing shortly, where you were talking about in terms of the supplies that are sort of missing from the supermarket, and you folks are working hard, and of course to have these supplies coming so that the customers who need those particular supplies can obtain.
Yes, of course. So as I was saying, it's like a global supply chain disruption. So we have quite a bit of warehouses and stuff being closed because people are still coming down with the viruses. So the warehouses are closed. We have quite a bit of bottlenecks happening at the ports. So containers are not coming in as quickly as possible. Supplies, we have a lot of out of stock supplier situations coming out. So we're trying our best to keep the supermarket as updated as possible. So just bear with us for a little while. We ask you to. I know a lot of people are complaining. I know the frustration is very, very frustrating, but just to let you know that it probably will be going on for a while. All right. So it's as I said, it's a global issue. So it's not just in Grenada, it's happening. I know Janella the other day was talking about Rockingham sausages. She hasn't seen them on the shelves for a while. She always talks about it. And that's true. And that's also has to do with the supply chain and stuff like that. There's also like quite a bit of a shortage of truck drivers. So, getting stuff from point A to point B is quite a bit of an issue as well. So please forgive us for the delays, some of the delays. We apologize, and we're sincerely working as hard as we can to try to make the shelves more of a pre-COVID thing. So, right, we're trying as much as possible. So please forgive us. Right, and just be a little bit patient.
I think you will be forgiven by the folks that visit the supermarket always. I guess they understand, because folks are hearing what is going on around the world today. We know there's delivery problems. It's not only for Grenada, but a vast majority of Caribbean islands are having that particular problem. Around the world are experiencing such an issue. I noticed lately Real Value been sending out notices pertaining to getting to the local produce from the farmers and so forth. How has that been going on? How has that been? How is that request that you all been putting out? How has it been? What's going out to the farmers? Have you been getting the produce that you need, especially?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have, but one of the things with supply and demand is that we could never seem to get enough supply for the demand. What I've experienced in my time as well, going to the supermarket, trying to help and stuff too, is that as soon as you put stuff out there, it's gone. So for example, tomatoes, you put tomatoes outside, let's say, for example, you put 16 pack of tomatoes, you turn around to pick up another one to put it on the shelf, and all the 16 that you just put out are gone. It's all gone. So, I mean, like, so we need more. So that's the whole purpose of really sending out the farmers list. We need more. So if you think you can give us four of those big crates today, give us 4 tomorrow as well, because we always need. There's always a need for things like this and a constant supply. So for this week, we're asking for these items. So bell peppers, beets, passion fruit, mandarin, tangerine, grapefruit, purple or red cabbage, green cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli flower, yam. We're also requesting local beef from our farmers. So if you're a livestock farmer, please call us. The number is 405-4405. You could speak to the purchasing officer responsible for getting produce and the livestock in. And also you could call 439-2121, which is the main number of the supermarket. And you could just ask to speak to the purchasing department. So they will take care of that. They will organize you. They will talk to you. They will organize your when you're delivering and stuff like that. Because remember, we're still in COVID. So call first before you come down, so that necessary protocols and everything could be, done the right way. All right. We're also requesting livestock farmers who do chicken. So we're looking for eggs. Eggs is scarce right now. I know it's scarce. I know. But but if you have some, or you have a farm or anything like that, please call us. Again, the number is 405-4405. All right. So if you know a farmer, if you are a farmer, if you're friends with a farmer, if you're family with a farmer, tell them, spread the word. The farmers list is posted every Tuesday. So you can have a look and see, go to our Facebook page, look at it, pass it on, share it around. I know a lot of, I know the weather has been kind of crazy lately, and sometimes the conditions are not exactly met for the produce you want. But whatever you have, call us. Again, 405-4405, and we could organize. Just to mention before moving on, Real Value requires a farmer's ID. Yes. Right? So we do not do business with a farmer unless they have their farmer's ID. And it's really, really easy to get. And it's free. Just call your extension officer and they will come see a plot of land and make sure that it's yours. And just organize all the paperwork, your ID, and everything like that. Okay? And as I said, it's simple and it's free. Right? And we have a huge problem with predatory larceny in Grenada, so we try as much as possible to get the goods from the actual farmers. Okay?
All right. That's nice to know that. What are some of the major promotions that are going on within the of course the supermarket for this particular week or weeks to come?
Okay. Well, we have a super deal place. So that is where we have regular everyday items. Usually it's in aisle 1, right at the top of aisle 1. And it's like this big bright screen that says super deal and it keeps on flashing. So yeah.
I have noticed. I will say that I have noticed.
Yes. So it's there. I mean, we try to have quite a range of different items, everyday household items, snacks for the kids, candy, like it's just such a range, right? This week we have Mott's 100% apple juice, 64 ounce bottle. The regular price is $14.17. Currently, it's $12, so that gives you a savings of $2.17. All right. We also have Planters dry roasted peanuts, lightly salted. That is usually $18.65. We currently have it at $12. So you're saving $6.65 when you get those nuts. And the thing about it is, we don't necessarily know what's going to happen with the if the curfew is going to keep on or what's going on. But we do have a holiday coming up, right? The 25th, Thanksgiving. So we have a long holiday hopefully coming up, right? And these items, you can bring to, a little beach line with your family if you're having like a barbecue outside your house with your family and stuff like that. These are nice little snacks or things to have around you. Some little apple juice, a little nuts right here and things like that. Okay, so now it's a good time for you to purchase them.
And with the special that's been offered right now, it's the appropriate time to pick them up. I would suggest.
Exactly. Because if you could save $1 here, why wait until later on to purchase something, for more than $1?
I mean, right. Saving goes a long way, and of course, the folks of IJ is offering it to you folks. So if you're listening right now, the listeners, those of you, the viewing public out there who are listening, what a better time to head down this Tuesday. Of course, it happens every Tuesday, as you said. That's when it's up. The screen flashes. You go check out the super deals that is offered. And of course, she gave.
No, it's actually up every day.
Every day.
So
every
it's
day.
just that.
It starts on a Tuesday.
We just. No. It's up every day. It's just that we change the products
like once a week or so.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Because the super deals are only there while stocks last, right? As I said, we try to change it up as much as possible. So this is specifically for the customer to give them value, right? So the items rotate a lot. It's different items. As I said, it could be on canned items today, it could be oils, it could be vinegars. So it's just a range of items and stuff. It's just that this week we have apple juice and peanuts.
All right, so that's where the super deals is on for this week. All right, great. And I think we are a bit strapped for time for today. Our apology for the late start. I want to thank you very much for, of course, still taking the time to come out and share the products and services that's available at Real IGA, and encouraging the folks to come on down and just get all the great deals that you do offer.
All right, thank you very much for having me.
All right, thank you very much for being here this morning. Hey, folks, those of you locked on to K105, I want to thank you. Those of you watching us via or looking on via, of course, GBN TV. Thank you also. Join us again next week when we have another, of course, program for you. It's K105 and GBN. Thus, we're going to say goodbye to our listeners and viewers. Should I say the viewers, per se, via, of course, GBN TV. And we stick around with the folks at K105. Reminding you, coming up at the top of the hour, in about 4 or 5 minutes or so from now, you get to the midday news, the classic midday news here on K105. Back with the music here for you and much more as we continue in the morning time here on K105.